Hi, beautiful Aries. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. First, I want to say thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. It has helped me tremendously, and please continue to do that because it's helping a lot. This is your December reading. We're going to look into what's going on for you for the month of December, last month of the year of 2023. So it's probably a lot of wrapping up, a lot of closing things down and beginning to think about what you want to do for the next year. So we're going to get a bunch of cards on the table and see what's really going on there for you for the month of December. Aries, December. We have a lot of activity on this planet right now in terms of energy coming to the planet, solar flares, planetary shifts, North node, South node shifts. What do we have for Aries, please? Maybe taking a moment to really prepare for something before it really, like due to this shuffling, it takes a moment. So it might be something that you really are like preparing for before you really want to sort of pursue something. And I think that's always good, like to really sit on things or really think things through. If it's a little bit of a bigger choice or bigger decision. This is taking a moment, I have to say. Aries. Aries. Face your fears. Face your fears, Aries. One more for Aries, please. There you go. And it's a little bit, it's almost like, and once you face your fears, the rest will go smoothly. Archangel Raphael, this is a lot of healing going on. So it might even be that the month of December is like a month for you to really dive in deep into yourself and heal whatever feels not prepared, not ready, whatever feels still broken, still like it needs a little bit more time to just adjust to new circumstance, adjust to new bodily situations, I want to say as well. It can even be that we're adjusting. You know, sometimes we're living so long in a situation, like maybe you've had a back injury or you had, like I've been doing some healing work with this woman for some time now, and it was like going super fast in the beginning. We saw all these changes in the beginning. It went really, really fast. Like within the couple of weeks, it was just mind-blowing, the changes that started to happen for her. And then we sort of almost hit this wall and was like, what is it that is like not, why aren't we moving as fast? What's the problem here? And then we actually had a session to just clear things up, to just, okay, what's going on? And she was like, I am so freaking used to living my life, preparing my life, planning my life around this. She had a car accident many, many years ago. And she'd had this neck problem ever since. And she has this chronic fatigue syndrome, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, going into this healing and actually getting really well is forcing me to now sort of go out there and meet people and start to involve myself in certain things again. And it felt really scary. She was like, I haven't had a job in over 15 years. And to get back on the market, like, so to speak, in a little bit of an older age, like everything felt really scary for her. And she was like, I thought I wanted this, and I do want this. It just feels so scary to not be the person with the neck injury. And, you know, so it was like one little thing that she needed to decide, like, do I want this shift? Like, and that sort of also tells us how much power we have to change the situation that we're in. You know, you can only get so far, but it's you that has the final say in whatever it is that you want to change. And if there's something here, Aries, that if you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, so to speak, like you're you know, you're taking care of yourself, you're getting your meditation in there, you're sleeping, like you're doing the things that really would set up the body for like preparation, or be the best that it can be, or perform the best that it can perform, and still it sort of doesn't move you forward, or is there even resistance to get those things down? Does that make sense? Like, you need to meditate, or you need to go to bed sooner, or you need to change something in your diet for your body to feel better, something like that. And it's like a super resistance to it, that maybe like look into that a little bit, like be honest with yourself, sit with your heart, and like, okay, is there something that I'm afraid of will happen if I sort of go down that road and really get those things aligned? I align those things. What is that going to make me confront? And you might even like answer with, no, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid to confront anything. I'm not afraid of that change. I'm not afraid of what that will yield and give to me. But if you haven't seen any change, and you're feeling a little bit of resistance towards doing those things you will feel better by doing, it might be an internal fear somewhere of like, what does it mean for me to change in this way? Like, yeah, go deeper and look for what that could mean for you. What is this? Because there's a lot of healing. You want to heal your mind. You want to heal your body. Yeah. Okay. What else here for Aries, please, for the month of December of 2023? And like 2024, I just feel like this is probably like a preparation for 2024. Like, I feel like there's so much that's about to happen for 2024. And it's like whatever level you're at and whatever knowing you have or awareness, I just feel like whatever we're doing right now on our journeys, on our paths, it's like a preparation for things to come. I'm going to do an entire like 2024 sort of forecast for you guys after the December reading. So keep a lookout for those if you're interested, obviously. Okay, what else for Aries here? Going deeper, please. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of transformation that wants to take place. There's something new like growing inside of you. That might literally be for someone that you're pregnant. But I think for most Aries, this is like yeah. I was going to say another 7, but it's not another 7. It's another Raphael, but it's the same feeling of, we have Archangel Raphael here with the healing, and then we have 7 of Raphael, which is a completion. It is a healing. It's a healing of your whole system, your whole chakra system. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. So there's a feeling of, okay, so maybe there's a choice here that you're choosing between something, or like there's a decision to be made, like you wanted to take your time before making this decision. And I feel like it's not even, it might be as practical as, should I do this job or that job? Should I live here or there? Should I go for this relationship or shouldn't I? Like, should I leave this relationship or shouldn't I? Like, there might be those like very in your face, like clear options, clear choices. But it can also be, what I feel, Aries, is that you have the life that you have. We all do. Very profound saying. You have the life that you have. What? Yes, you do. And it's like you're deciding, like the choice can be, do I want to change? Do I want to bring something new into my life? Do I want to go through some sort of transformation, or do I not? Do you know what I mean? It's like it's on a more like subtle, it's on a subtle level. It's on like a detail level. And even though it feels maybe small and almost like hidden and a little bit like unseen, it would change everything. And I think that's where you're sitting with your with your choices or with your decisions. Like there's a lot of, I hope that makes sense. Everything will become so much clearer if you just sort of align yourself. You get in and do the healing work for yourself. To heal whatever feels broken, to heal some fear of yours. Look at that. You will have a breakthrough. Like, I can't say where in the month of December, but you will have a breakthrough. Once you face those fears, once you're like sitting down and you're looking at them like at face value, like, okay, what's up? Like, what's going on, Aries? Why aren't we moving forward? Or sometimes you just make a decision. Like, I'm just going to start moving forward. You don't even have to analyze it. You don't have to judge it. You don't have to dissect it. You just sort of have to start. You know, why am I not starting? Well, doesn't matter. Just start. Start doing the things that you know that you want to do. Like, don't argue with yourself. Just do them. And there's a healing. There's a lot of healing taking place. You don't have to like seek out a healer or like a therapist or anything like that. It's like this healing is it's going on inside of you. I mean, obviously you can go for healing, or you can go for like whatever healing work that you feel like you want, to get sort of guidance and get a little bit of counseling if you feel like that is the right thing for you to do. But I just want to say, this sort of is a process that's going on anyway. There's a lot of growth, there's a lot of transformation, and it's happening anyway. And there's a lot of healing of your mind, your body. You're healing things, Aries. Another way of saying that is like we're healing the chakra system. Decide what you want moving forward. Decide what. Like, let those things that affect you negatively, whether those are conversations that you're having with friends, family members, coworkers, you know, try to stay away from the gossip. Try to stay away from any negative conversation. And if this is you like needing to take a break altogether, like maybe not see some family members all that much, or some friends all that much, or like you don't have to be in the midst of if everyone at your job goes to have coffee or whatever, and you know it's just sort of bound to be a negative conversation, like try to pull away for a little bit. Like, it doesn't have to be for the rest of your life, but for a while, just sort of keep to yourself a little bit so that you don't interact with those heavier, negative, gossipy, or just a feeling of like, this is not lifting my spirit. Like, when I'm around these people, no matter who they are, like, and they're doing the best that they can, but you have a choice. And there's something about like making sure that your own system right now, your own nervous system, your own body is like on track, is getting a more positive vibe around yourself. And if you're immediately thinking of someone, it is that someone or something. You keep doing something, it just drags you down. Stop doing that for a bit and see what happens, because this is going to clear out the energy. Then we're stepping into like, it's going to clear up your system so that you can have like clearer communication with your spirit world, with your guides, with your inner being. Like, it's going to be so maybe right now you've felt for some time that like, am I getting any advice? Am I getting any guidance? Is there any symbolism in things? Like, it seems to be a little bit quiet. Then you might have been like a little bit bogged down in negativity or like other people's stories. And if you're pulling away from that, you're going to clear up your mind really, really fast. And it's going to become clear to you, like, what your inspirations are, what your thoughts are, what your ideas are. And you're going to have lots of them. This is like such a beautiful, like, Archangel Michael is standing at the top of this mountain and having like a clear view, having an overview of everything, having a clear perspective on things. And then we have a frog sitting next to him, which is like finding the silver lining in things. Like look for, even in the harshest situation, on purpose, be sort of this positive detective. Like look for the positive things rather than finding something to fuss about or to gossip about or to, find something to be positive about. Next conversation you have with someone, on purpose, make sure you've said something fun to them, something uplifting. What are you bringing to the table? Is it you that are a little bit gossipy? I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying check in with yourself. When you stop talking about something, does everyone feel uplifted by it? Or do you and the rest of the people, even if it's just another person, do you feel a little bit like heavy? Because whatever you brought to the table wasn't all that positive? And I'm not saying like sweep things under the rug. I'm not saying don't deal with the issues or problems, or if there's some major things happening, like of course deal with them. But if it's like an ongoing, just a vibration that's set in a, we talked about this because we don't really have anything other to talk about, then you can change that. And you're going to get into so much clarity. For the month of December, there's a shift, and you're probably going to be the one who's deciding. That's why I'm saying you have so much power in what you decide that you're changing and what your future is going to look like. You have the final say in that, and there's going to be a moment in December where it's like, okay, I'm starting to feel the shift. I'm starting to feel that things are going in a different direction now, and it's going to be for the positive. And then we have 4 of Gabriel, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Exactly what we just said. This is a commitment to someone. If this is not a romantic partnership, I mean, if you're looking for love, Aries, if you're looking for a partner, okay, for a lot of you guys, I don't necessarily feel that the month of December is when you're going to actually meet the person. I'm feeling that 2024 probably is the month. It feels like you've done a lot of preparation for a long time. So this is from my single Aries that is looking for love. And if you're like in a relationship and you want to out of that relationship, you want something else. There's been like a long time coming in this. I feel like you've done a lot of preparation. You needed to do the healing work first. And you probably should thank the universe or thank yourself that you haven't attracted a person just yet, because that would only cause conflict, and it probably would cause more hurt in your life than positivity, because you would have attracted a person based on your still fears in your body, still unhealed situations in your body. And like we're now taking care of those fears and healing a lot of things, and there's a lot of transformation here. And it's like you want to go through that first, Aries, and then meet your person, because you're gonna meet on a completely different level. If this is not a romantic partnership, it can be both. It can be all things. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to something new. It's a commitment if that's a new job, a new career, a new regime. Like I said, like if you've been wanting to meditate for quite some time, it's like a new commitment to like, okay, I'm going for it. It can be this new course, this new workshop, this new adventure, new travel. And it's very associated with 2024. That's what I'm saying. Like it's almost like a preparation. December is like a preparation for what 2024 will bring. It's like a glimpse into what 2024 will be like for you. It's laying a new foundation. We're starting over, starting something fresh. And you've done like time for celebration. This is like when Spirit wants to applaud you and wants to celebrate you and wants to acknowledge you. That like, look, Aries, look at the job that you've done. Maybe for a long time, like I felt in the beginning with it, like the cards weren't coming out. Like it feels like you're doing a whole bunch of things and like nothing much really changes. And it almost, trust me, I can relate. It almost gets like frustrating and annoying and maybe even a little bit disappointing at times when you feel like you're doing so much work and you're like on point with things and really trying your best, and still like there's no outcome or there's no result or there's no like real change. Here's the change. Here's Source saying, congratulations, like you've done a wonderful job to just kept going and kept going. I still feel that December will not sort of, December will be like the final stop, the final cleanse and clearing through. And I'm not saying you will forever then evermore, not having to like look at anything or transform anything ever in your life. Of course you will. But like a major thing will be cleansed out, cleaned out for you to sort of start fresh and start something new. And I think that's like the beginning of 2024 rather than the end of 2023. It's what it feels like anyway. Some of you guys might be faster. And I'm getting a rainbow feel. Like you might see rainbows, like to take that as positive feedback from Source saying like you're on the right track. So just be open to when you're seeing rainbows. And I don't mean they don't literally have to be shown in the sky. They can be shown on you can turn on a television and the first thing you see in the show is the rainbow there. Or like sometimes here in my home, and it's usually my little boy who's very observant when it happens. It's like the sun comes in a certain way that hits a certain vase or a certain light or a certain whatever, and it causes it just for a little, it doesn't like a full rainbow, but it causes, you know, the room to have those rainbow colors. Look for those things. It can be a picture, it can be an image somewhere, it can be someone brings up rainbows. Then think about like, okay, what was I just thinking? What was I just doing? Because it's like a validation for you from spirit. Okay? A couple of more cards to wrap this up for the month of December. So it's like we're healing a lot of fears. There's a lot of transformation happening. Like making a final decision. Okay, like I'm going for it. I'm gonna change things. I'm gonna say yes to this transformation. That's gonna, base chakra, that's gonna clear things up. Base chakra and the world card. I love this for you. Look at this. Base chakra, we already had the chakra system. Like you need to get this in alignment. And so it seems like the base is the biggest key, the biggest solution, the biggest thing to focus on. Base chakra is all about the foundation, about safety, family, home, finances, security. Is where you belong. It's where you feel like you're rooted. Like I can build myself a home here. Like this is my place. This is it. To get those things organized. Right now in your life, do you feel at home where you're at? Do you feel like you belong where you're at? Do you feel secure and safe? Do you feel like you're supported? Does your finances work? Are you in an environment that is like uplifting to you? Together with the world card, which is all about like we're ending an entire chapter. You're ending something. And I usually say with this card, it's like, it's not like you're ending 2 days of something or 2 weeks or even 2 months. This is like a big shift. The world, this is called embrace, but this is like in the traditional tarot, this is the world card. And it's about wrapping things up, and you're happily doing so. It's not like you're sad to see something go. You're not sad to, if this is retirement for some people, you're happy to retire. If this is moving home, you're happy to move. This is I'm not saying one can feel a little like it's a little bit bittersweet, because it's like it's the end of an era. It's the end, and this is the new era. Pun intended. I'm not saying that it can be like a little bit of a separation anxiety there. Like, I know this is the right thing to do, but still, like, oh my God, like this is really over. It can be a little bit emotional for you. So I'm not saying that, but I'm saying still, you know, that this is a well-needed change. And everything around you is like, is sort of pushing you to that end goal right now, is what I'm feeling. Welcome this thing in. Change your Change your behaviors if you need to. Change the friend circle you have if you need to. Are you looking to move to a different place? This would be the time to prepare for that. I don't feel that December is the month to move, to make that change, to take that new job. I think it's like December is the month to prepare for that. To like, yes, this is where I'm going. This is where I want to go. Do you see how everything is coming together? No, but it's a preparation. And I love the expression that Abraham has, Abraham Hicks, that you're getting ready to be ready. You're always like getting ready to be ready. Like there's always like a better and better and better and better adjustment to your new situation. Final thoughts from Archangel Michael. Final thoughts for Aries for the month of December. So we have clarity and new ideas coming in, knowing what to do. There can be commitment. There can be a new relationship. This is your life's purpose, and this situation is already resolved. Wow. This is your life's purpose. So it's like you're being put in front of what you're supposed to do. And it doesn't have to mean you're going to heal the world, although this image very much so looks like it. It doesn't mean that you have to heal the world. It doesn't mean that you even have to heal another person. It might mean that you have to heal yourself. What is your life's purpose? So don't go look for the one thing. It's just one thing is your life's purpose. Your life's purpose right now might be to get better sleep. Like this is your life's purpose. This is what you're supposed to do right now. So even though it might not feel like it's okay, you're not supposed to heal the entire world, but whatever you're supposed to do is really important that you're doing it, that you're answering that call. If you feel really drawn to something, don't talk yourself out of that. Go do the thing that you feel like you need to do. If there's immediately something that you come to think about when I'm saying that, that is the thing. It's easy. It comes naturally, okay? And then we have this situation is already resolved. So if there's any worries right now, and I see this child, like this child is clinging on for dear life to this. It almost gets me emotional, actually. Do you see that it doesn't really want to, there you go. There's a small child like hanging on for dear life in this angel, which is Michael. Like not wanting to let go, feeling a little bit scared actually. Like, please look after me. Please keep me safe. Please. So there's something here about if you have any type of worry, if there's any type of fear, if you feel like anyone else in your life is very fearful right now or are in a very worried place, whether you're looking towards yourself or looking towards someone else's life, you're not doing yourself a service by thinking this is a big mess. And you're not looking, if you're looking out into the world, whoever that is that you're looking at, thinking, oh my God, they're in such distress. Like they're in so much fear, they're in so much worry. You're not helping. When you look at this situation, like this situation is already resolved. When you look at yourself and you look at other people, this is taken care of already by the universe. This is already taken care of. And if I'm to be of any service here, the one thing that you can do is to see yourself already thriving or see someone else in their light. They too have the resources. They have the connection to the universe. But are you projecting them as helpless little beings that doesn't know what to do, or do you project them to be like heroes and superpower little beings, or having access to their own inner being and to their own inner power? That is an important statement in like what you're sending out into the world and what you're sending to yourself. Okay? So we have face your fears, deal with that. There's a lot of healing transformation taking place there around with the help of Raphael. Again, 7 of Raphael, helping to heal your chakra system. And we're basically focused on the base chakra, which is home, family, foundation, safety, security, finances. That's going to clear up things for you. You're going to get new ideas. You're going to get clear. There's going to be clarity. You're going to be put on a clear path and knowing what to do. It's going to cause you to come into new opportunities, new commitment to whatever situation that is, a new job or a new romantic partnership, a new friendship, commitment to a new path in your own life. You're saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. There's even a new heart growing there, like we're excited for the future. This is your life's purpose. Like you're on the right track. You're figuring out what you're supposed to do. And when you feel called to do something, answer that call. Whether it's getting more sleep or change the freaking nation. And the situation at hand, the situation before you, is already resolved. It's already taken care of. The universe is on it. It's your mindset that needs to change there a little bit. Like, what are you sending out and projecting out into the world? Because that's going to be the biggest change, I feel. Okay? That's what I have for you, beautiful Aries. I hope that's uplifting. I hope it's helpful in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue with the likes and subscribes. It really helps me a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.